My name's Kelly and I'm a tutor on Camberley Kids. Today I wanted to talk to you all about uncountable nouns. First, let's review what is a noun. A noun, they're people like mums, dads, boys, girls. They're places like school or cities or countries. They're things like cars and apples and powders and liquids. And they're also animals, so cats and dogs and horses. Now, nouns take two forms. There is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Now, countable nouns are things that can physically be counted. So take apples. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. So there are 4 apples. Now these can physically be counted. Now uncountable nouns are really the other way. They're things we can't count or have real difficulty in counting. So, for example, liquids like milk, water, gases like the air, powders like sugar and flour, money, happiness and luck. These are all nouns and they're all uncountable nouns because they are difficult to count. So, an uncountable noun can't be plural. We don't have milks. It can't use a or an or even numbers. And milk, a milk, 10 milks. No, because we cannot physically count the milk. How do we count these uncountable nouns? How do we quantify them? Because they can be quantified. If you're cooking in a kitchen, flour, how do you know how much flour to put in? This is where we use another noun to quantify these uncountable nouns. So, for example, flour. 1 cup of flour. 1 cup can be counted. So we use the countable noun with the uncountable noun to quantify how much we need for our cake, for our recipe. Let's recap. Nouns are things, places, people, and animals. And there are 2 forms of nouns. Countable nouns, which can be counted, like apples, cars, dinosaurs, children. And uncountable nouns, which can't be counted, like flour or air or water. Remember, uncountable nouns are never plural. We cannot use an article like a or an with them. We can't use numbers with them, like 1 milk, 2 airs. No. And you need a countable noun to quantify them. For example, using them in cakes, like 1 cup of water, a cup of flour. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Cambly Kids, Cambly gives you instant access to amazing English speakers who are kiddie friendly, just like me. Ask your parent to schedule your next lesson. You can click on the link below, and I hope to see you in one of my classes very soon. And I hope you enjoyed my video today. Have a great day and goodbye. Bye.